Dang. 12 years and counting plus a total of 19 years. So we're going to need it.
There you go. Evelino, bro. Did y'all just see Wilder? Did y'all just see Wilder? Wilder just went on Dillian Whyte. And you know what? Wilder made a lot of points. Wilder had a lot of points too. Wilder had a lot of points. I just finished watching. Came right back to y'all. Damn, so Wilder say, you gonna tell Luis Ortiz is an old ass man, but you fighting a fighter 40 years old? What's that sound like? Yeah, he made a good point. I don't think Dillian Whyte even belong in the conversation. Dillian Whyte is good at keeping himself relevant from his mouth. I think this is the only real reason why Dillian Whyte's relevant. Dillian Whyte got that mouthpiece. He just talk shit. He talks so much shit. Gerald Johnson, piece of pugilism. Banks, piece of pugilism. Marcus, piece of pugilism. Leah Craft. He didn't do anything but talk rubbish. You're right. You're absolutely right. But that's all Dillian Whyte talk. That's all Tyson Fury talk. All three of them talk a lot of rubbish, right? Joshua too. He a rubbish talking motherfucker. Hey, all the boxers right now talk rubbish. The social media era of boxing is about rubbish talk. What I'm doing right now, talking rubbish. Hit the like button, beautiful spirits. Hey, what's Sambo? What's up? Daniel Dubois. I think Daniel Dubois can come up and beat all of them. If he has the right trainer, he needs to get over here in the States and start getting into some real good gyms, some real serious ass trainers. He has the potential to beat all of them. He's young. He needs to start him right now. He needs to fight over here. He needs to be a hit. If you, like the UK fighters, real talk, all the UK fighters that used to see like Josh Kelly, that got Josh Kelly a good head start, being able to fight more in United States gyms with those fighters. And you can see how he's progressed. You can see how good he is. You can see it in his style. He fought quite a bit in America in the gyms and trained over here. I'm on my second plate. My bad, y'all. I'll be through in a minute. Cheers, Biz. What's up? Why won't they fight them? Fight him? Who, Dillian Whyte? Chickpeas, goat and spinach marinade, like the spinach sauce, and pita bread and rice. So what the hell? Andy Ruiz Jr. Andy Ruiz Jr. I think Andy Ruiz Jr. Youth. He's going to need a competition. I don't know. I never seen fame and fortune go to somebody's head so fast, like you seen with Andy Ruiz Jr. I mean, fame and fortune went to his head fast. I mean, that's a record time. I mean, that was sad. Yeah, if he comes ready, of course it's Andy Ruiz, I think. But at least that's what I had to think about that. That was amazing, dude. I called that kid from the beginning, though. I was right on point with him. I was so on point. That's pathetic. That they're going to bust roll Manny Robles. And so I'm happy Manny Robles came out and actually aired or exonerated Al Heyman from the situation. So I don't believe that. That was him. That was Daddy. World record, bro. Yeah, but he wasn't fighting the same guy. You know what I mean? It happened to Buster Douglas, but it was kind of different. It was kind of different. You know, I don't know. I'm done with that plate, y'all. So I'm done with the plate. My bad. The thing is, we all expected Buster Douglas to lose his second fight. That's the thing. We expected. It wasn't the same with Buster Douglas because we expected Buster Douglas to lose his next fight. Evander Holyfield, if I'm not mistaken, the odds was in his favor to win the fight versus Buster Douglas. And that just happened. The second fight Andy Ruiz Jr. had with AJ, we wasn't sure. I wasn't. None of us were sure if AJ could do it. But until we saw that Andy Ruiz gained 25 pounds, and then we was like, oh yeah, he's done. Yeah, I think Andy was much worse than Buster Douglas. Lisa Bales, peace, beautiful. What's up? Peace. Could you say same thing happened to AB with fame, money getting to his head? No, that was Madonna happened to his ass. Madonna broke something, and even he didn't break. Madonna brought Adrian Broner back down to reality. Adrian Broner, what happened to Adrian Broner is Adrian Broner thought he was going to go on one of these unbeaten streaks without an O like Floyd Mayweather. When that didn't happen, boom. It's like his focus was all gone. He moved up too fast to fight a tough, rugged fighter in Marcos Madonna. He fought the hell like in that fight, though. Even if you saw how you saw him fight that fight, he fought it strong, even after getting dropped the first and second time. He kept fighting. I mean, that's the one thing you could say. Adrian Broner, he won a lot of rounds in between the drops. In between the knockdowns, Adrian Broner won rounds. AB fought his ass off in that fight. He just didn't get the decision. Rightfully so. But he didn't stop him. Adrian Broner didn't get stopped. And that bust his bubble. And I think he took, in his mind, he was gassed. He really thought he was going to be the next Mayweather. Go undefeated for a long time before maybe, and that didn't happen. And I think the reality set in on him. And from that point on, he didn't quite gain the same focus, intensity, and self-determinism. After him doing all that shit, crown shit, saying all this, saying all for that, you know what I mean? Call me the can man and all this and all that, which was awesome. Then you get dropped twice against somebody who really don't have more skills than he did. He was just stronger, you know what I mean? Stronger, more, rougher, and just a banger in Marcos Maidana. I think that's what happened to Adrian Broner. He won't let his hands go because, he ain't confident in his abilities. He ain't training like he's supposed to train. When you really truly confident, you'll let your hands go. That's why he ain't letting his hands go. He ain't been confident in his abilities since the Marcos Maidana fight. That loss hurt him. You could see the change. And I could see when he was leaving the ring, his hands was like this. Like he broke his hands or some shit. You know what I mean? Like he broke a hand or two or something in that fight. He was walking like this back to... He was walking like this back to the goddamn locker room. You know what I mean? From the ring and shit. He like this. He looked fucked up. He looked really fucked up.
Is that your brother?
No, I'm talking to YouTube. Peace, John Cable. I agree, Marcus didn't get like that until Maidana. For Chino, he let his hands go. Yeah, he definitely let his hands go. That was the last fight we really seen him let his, and that was the last fight we really seen him let his hands go like that. That fight and back, he was letting him go. After that fight, no, he wasn't. So I gotta connect that to Marcos Maidana. He broke his dreams very soon. It was premature, so he just, he never gained that back, in my opinion. Mendo Solo, peace and pugilism. Thank you. Hit the like button, everybody. I had AJ winning the second fight. Yeah, we're not saying he didn't win that. Nobody's saying he didn't win the second fight, Lisa Bell. So just, no, he was comparing the Buster Douglas to Andy Ruiz. What's up, man? You got a hangover from all that whiskey? No, man. Not at all, man. Drink a lot of water. What happened to Maidana? After he got his big payday with Mayweather, 2 fights against Mayweather, he lost his motivation, right? He went back to Argentina where he's from, and just having a whole bunch of culos, tetas, rubbing on a whole bunch of nalgas and perenas. That Floyd money got, exactly. Dylan McCallum, peace and pugilism. So, Buster did the same thing. How would Maidana match up against the fighters today? He's still, the fighters, it's the same fighters today. What do you mean? Pretty much. It's the same fighters today. I guess it's the same way he would match up back then. I got Fury on points. A good choice. But Wilder went in, right? Wilder, man, he exposed Dillian Whyte, job. Because the stuff he said was kind of factual. So who is this guy Dillian Whyte fighting? There's somebody named Whyte. Who is he fighting? Are they 40 years old? After Dennis talking that shit about Luis Ortiz? Did Ward retire too soon? His body was breaking down. So for him, no. I think his body was breaking down. Just like Mayweather's body was breaking down. We could see that. And what he really mean is his hands, man. And Gary Russell Jr. told me face to face in the very first interview I got for him, and that was last year. He's like, look, man, I've been punching. He said just like this. I've been punching dudes in the face since I was 5 years old, dude. They're going to happen. You know what I mean? I've been punching guys in the face since 5 years old. In boxing, that's what's going to happen. Your hands break down. It's all, so. And this probably was happening with Ward. I think different parts of Ward, though, his shoulder or something like that. So I don't know what's retired too soon. And sometimes your body needs that break. He can come back. I don't think you can be gone too long and then come back, like Sugar Ray used to do it more than anybody. And all these dudes is just following the Sugar Ray blueprint. Floyd Mayweather followed the Sugar Ray blueprint. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Sugar Ray Leonard. Yeah, I think Kell Brook still got it. He needs to get a couple more. He needs to get 2 more wins. Raise the quality level of opponent because he's been gone, but get a couple more good wins. You have to get a win streak on so you can raise your confidence level a notch, keep bringing it back up. It's hard to be a highly confident fighter that's been on a good win streak. He has more resiliency. You know what I mean? A fighter who has a high confidence, been on a great win streak, and when the confidence is at a peak, you're going to be in a tough fight. That's it. And you've seen that with many fighters. You've seen that with with Floyd Mayweather fought Chop Chop. Chop Chop hit him 2 good times. I told people that was, DeMarcus Cordy hit him really good. You're fighting a fighter who's been winning, high confidence, you in for a good fight. That's why you will see who the best is when the best really fight the best at their highest peak confidence level. You really see who's the best. Peace, Mark. When you think Tank coming back? Hell if I know, man. I don't know. I wasn't getting excited by his fights at all anyway, so I haven't been excited by any Tank fight. So I'm not going to miss him. I'm not going to miss Tank at all because I never got to see him in any fight that was memorable. I'm just being honest. Like the fans is like women say, like, what have you done for me lately? Boom, 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 boom. His last fights ain't done nothing for me. So it's not like I'm not going to miss him. I ain't going to miss him. Tank has no business getting this girl pregnant. Tank has no business having no child. He has no business being with this baby moms at all. What the fuck is Tank doing getting some girl pregnant? A young girl at that. But the way their mind is, or how they've been raised up through this era of social media and age. No, Tank, you better, all these fighters, especially Tanks, with Tank's disposition, 1 minute mark, any question, especially with Tank's disposition, all of them should take the Derek Jeter route. Do not get married, okay, or have babies till you at pretty much the end of your career or retire. Tank, no, you just a sucker right now. Tank a sucker. Charlo suckers. You know what I mean? Wilder, he's just as capitalist. Wilder should just, with this girl right now, nah, sucker. With this broad, nah, he's some simps. He got a lot of boxing simps out here. Jeter's pretty good, overrated. What do you think of El Jefe's claim that Terry Norris can't fuck with Tank? What? Come on, you know what El Jefe is. I didn't even see him say no crap like that. Toby Bartlett, my bad, brother. Good to see you. Peace and pugilism, Toby. All love, my big man. But, of course, Terry Norris. Come on, man. You know the answer to that. Why you even ask me that question, Mark? Why you even ask me that goddamn question? Terrible Terry Norris would freaking demolish Tank ass. In my opinion. Too fast, too skilled. You talking about Olympian Terry Norris, right? Come on, man. Terry Norris, you see what he did to Chavez every goddamn round of that fight up to the last 6 seconds. Come on, we know. And that fight broke Terry Norris' spirit. That fight broke his spirit. He gave so much in that fight, and to lose it that way, it does something to you. Same thing that happened to Broner when he lost to Maidana. That That was one of those losses that stings. It does something to you psychologically. You may never ever recover back from it. Because Broner was on a high. His confidence was, he ran and came back. Never came back because it was unexpected. You know what I mean? Devin Haney still won all smoke. Who gonna fight him though? Shit, man. Let's make Ryan Garcia. I would like to see him fight Ryan Garcia. He want that smoke, but he got, you know what? He in a division with a lot of goddamn smoke. Devin Haney may want to chill. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Devin Haney may want to chill. I don't think he want to like rush himself to getting broken real early in that division. He may be good, but he in a division with a lot of goddamn assassins. They can make a whole game of Assassin's Creed just off that 135 division. And then when Gary Russell Jr. goes there, he better slow his motherfucking roll. He better slow his roll. He better slow his roll. I think Devin better keep on working on it. I know this instant gratification these fighters want it now. That shit can backfire. It happened to Broner. It backfired on him. You know what I mean? I think sometimes you better, you know, better take your little time a little bit. Lisa, my sister. Yeah, we got everybody in the house today. Derek Jeter. Man, he was a legend because he was a Yankee in all them goddamn World Series. Derek Jeter was great though. He was a great shortstop. Not the best, but he was pretty good. I give him a B plus. Who else, man? But Wilder said some real shit about Dillian Whyte. He said he like to call out motherfuckers but don't fight them. Dillian Whyte recovering from that Anthony Joshua loss. Dillian Whyte ain't been the same since that Anthony Joshua loss. He done gained weight in little increments at first. In little increments. Gaining weight, gain weight. He ain't never come back. After you get spawned out like that, motherfucker, you don't come back like that real fast. You may never come back. Anthony Joshua did him dirty. Joshua did him dirty. He broke Dillian's heart. For real. He broke something in Dillian. So Dillian just going back to resort on his, you know, all that trash talk didn't do nothing for him. Because Dillian Whyte's one of those fighters that try to get in your head. He's a trash talker. He wants to get in your head. He wants to play the mind game. But he necessarily doesn't have the skills to back it up. And that's Dillian Whyte's problem. Hell of a left hook. But he got to get it. If he can't land it, you in his ass. And he ain't been able to land it for the last 3 fights. Arguably. I'm not a big baseball fan though, but I know it's quite a few good shortstops. Who's biggest pay-per-view draw right now? Fuck no, Canelo. Get the fuck out of here. It's Joshua. What the fuck? Canelo? Dazin is regretting giving him that goddamn money. And Floyd Mayweather exposed that for what it was, bro, didn't he? Floyd Mayweather just aired that whole fake contract out in the interview. I don't want to talk about it. Floyd Mayweather aired out his fake-ass contract, didn't he? Damn. I know Oscar De La Hoya like this fucking Mayweather. He can't stand that shit. He exposed that dude. I didn't know that. Shit, somebody called me. Freaking Floyd. Floyd, like, they got these fake contracts. He's like, yo, when they say a fighter expect to get $20 million and the opponent gets 5, that means he gets 50. It was strictly wordplay. But look, I'm gonna end this live real quick, right? Hit the like button on your way out. I appreciate you. I gotta get a business call. I'm coming back in probably about 10 minutes.